Turner Yell makes the stop in the secondary for Denver. 1st and 10. The fake. Good block in there, and down it goes. Caught at the 30.
Welcome to the Fins tailgate. It's where we elevate. Miami Dolphins talk, yeah, we never hesitate. Breaking news, hot takes, we keep it up to date. And when the fans speak up, the panel resonates. We live that aqua and orange from the field to the mic. Breaking down the plays, man, we talk it every night. From Tua to the defense, you know we keep it tight. NFL moves, you know we got the insight. We open up the floor, yeah, it's your time to shine. Fans drop the heat with opinions realigned. You got concerns, bring them, we're gonna chime. The Fins tailgate's where we keep it prime. Welcome to the Fins tailgate, it's where we elevate. Miami Dolphins talk, yeah, we never hesitate. Breaking news, hot takes, we keep it up to date. And when the fans speak up, the panel resonates. The NFL's changing, but we stay on the grind. Latest breaking stories, we don't waste no time. From the trades to the rumors, we make them all align. At the Fins tailgate, we always on the climb. We're repping the Dolphins, but it's NFL wide. From South Beach to the league, we keep it worldwide. Got the fans engaged with the energy supplied. Come kick it at the tailgate, we're riding high tide. Welcome to the Fins tailgate, it's where we elevate. Miami Dolphins talk, yeah, we never hesitate. Breaking news, hot takes, we keep it up to date. And when the fans speak up, the panel resonates. So if you love the game, you know we got the gate. Tune in, speak out, don't wait. It's your fate, this is the Fins tailgate. Now watch us dominate. Miami Dolphins, NFL, yeah, we integrate.
New seasons, new gear. Show the world what it means to be a fan in 100% authentic gear. Fanatics. Officially licensed everything.
What's up, y'all? This is Chef Jew. Looking for a great chef for your next catering party, private party, office party, etc. with barking watering meals and desserts? Let Chef Jew Catering and Sweet Treats take care of it for you at an affordable price. Call me at 786-804-8096. Also reach me at chefjewcatering@gmail.com. Direct message on Facebook and Instagram at Chef Juice Catering. Chef Juice Catering and Sweet Treats. Food with a passion. We do it all.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to WCFL Dolphins Talk. Hope y'all are having a wonderful day on this rainy day here in Florida. Of course, Miami's first day of training camp, and it's another injury-prone shit show. So let's put some lipstick on this pig and get talking about things. What's up, Derek?
What's up, man? That's beautiful Florida weather. I ain't raining at all, sir. 85 and cloudy. It's beautiful out.
What's up, Aquavision?
How you doing, Aquavision? Marino's Goat.
Marino's Goat definitely in the building. What's up, Marino's Goat?
Mike K, John Featherland. So,
all right, drop the link.
Link is dropped if you want to join us. So, lineman Byron Matos was airlifted from practice and taken to the hospital after suffering a serious, though undisclosed, injury during the final play of the first training camp practice. The team has stated he's in stable condition. Then we got cornerback Artie Burns signed in free agency this offseason, left practice on crutches, feared to have torn his ACL pending an MRI. Then, of course, you got Darren Waller and Eichenberg on PUP list.
I don't care if Eichenberg stays on there all year. Waller, I figured he wasn't football ready yet. Well, I don't know about the linemen, but we can't afford to have any cornerbacks go down. So now we're definitely going to have to get somebody if Burns tore his ACL for sure.
Well, we've been saying all along they had to sign another corner. Now they may have to sign two.
Yeah.
Yep, that that out for Tua, if he screws up, was going to be next year. I don't think you're going to be able to. You're going to have to stick him. You're going to have to extend his money a little farther. He's not going to have the out till 2027. That's the only thing we can do. You're going to have to kick the money down the road so we can get 2 cornerbacks.
Gonna have to do something other.
We just can't catch a break on the injury bug.
Well, I'd rather have happen now than week 1, when you practiced and been in there and then all stuff happens. So I'll take it week now instead of 1 or 2. That's for
I'll
damn
agree.
sure.
Oh, I agree.
Good news is safety Mika Fitzpatrick has already made a strong impression in camp and gained notable praise from teammates. Of course, they're not going to say
really
anything
gonna help.
off the bat anyway.
Yeah, I believe that's definitely going to help. I seen a video of him, leading the defense and stuff. Like I said, I think that was a great pickup for us. I mean, I think that, having him back on the team is going to really make that team. I think he's going to hold people accountable, and I think he's going to call people out when they screw up.
Well, he's our veteran leadership in the secondary. So
Right.
We got
Wonder what
just
the line is.
we got just over a week before we head to training camp, Derek.
I know. I'm so excited, and now I don't have to meet you in Orlando getting up at 4:00 in the morning. So I'm not sure what I'll be working yet, but swapping jobs. They kind of pulled a fast one on me, tried to change everything up on me, and I'm resigning tomorrow and starting. I had 4 interviews today, and they all want to hire me. That's a good thing.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
I got qualities and stuff they want. So now I'm in a bigger market. Got out of that small town, and everybody, and and there's actually plenty of jobs down here. Nobody wants to work. I'll work them. I'll work the hours.
So, have you picked one out yet, or what?
I'm really leaning towards U.S. Steel is where I'm leaning to. Being it's U.S. in Steel. They make all the metal for the concrete. They make concrete mesh, and they want me for my experience from when I was with Northrop Grumman. So they even bumped up the pay almost close to over $4 more than what they normally start out, just to give me to make me.
That's what's up.
It's nice.
So I just don't know how many Dolphins games I'm gonna be able to make though, because it's 12-hour shifts and I have to work every other weekend. But I told them, I said I gotta have my weekends, most of my weekends off for the games I'm going to, and they said give them the dates. I said, all right, I'll give you dates. They want me pretty bad, so we'll make it work. We'll figure something out.
well, good luck. I hope it works out for you, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got two other jobs that want me, and then there's a big job fair. I'm just, I just wasn't down here early enough. I would have had a city job in the city of Jacksonville, but
What games do you plan on going to?
definitely going week 1 with Papa Paul, and then week 2 the first home game, and then I'm going to the Monday night game, the Bills game. I think there's 3 or 4 that Jason and them are coming down to, and then one with week 2 with Papa Paul.
So you actually going to Buffalo that Thursday night?
No, I'm not going up there. It'll be the one down here November 9th.
Okay.
I may fly up into Pittsburgh. We'll see. Jason and them are trying to talk me into it, so we'll see what happens. I don't know. My blood might be thin out.
Who knows? It might get flexed out. You never know.
Yeah. Plus, my blood might thin out a little bit down here now, being 100 degrees, and I don't want to go back up and freeze.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it takes time for your blood to thin out, brother. It takes a couple of years.
Oh, it's hot down here, buddy. I was crazy enough to help build a deck on Saturday and Sunday though down here on the back of our rental with our realtor / landlord. So, but it's nice down here. I really do enjoy it. I think it was a good move that we made. So, the best thing is I'm even closer to my Dolphins.
That's what matters.
Yeah. Did we think that Artie Burns was going to start for us? Was he going to be a projected starter in some of the packages? Or?
They were hoping he would be, I think,
Right.
but it's not going to look like it now.
No. Yeah, see, the picture I seen showed him holding his knee and everything. So,
Well, he was on crutches when he left.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, better now, and somebody else can practice in that spot, and they can all work together. And hopefully, the guys that are there stay healthy. If they sign somebody else, they got to learn the playbook, and hopefully, they can get in.
Yeah, it's like you said, week 1 or week 2, you had somebody all training camp and they haven't done anything, haven't played, don't really know the schemes as well as what they should, and that would backfire on us pretty quick. So, but yeah, we definitely need to get somebody, possibly 2. But
We signed our second round pick finally.
right, yeah,
We were talking about that Sunday.
he got all 11 million. He got 11 million over 4 years, right?
Yeah. Good evening, Sharif. Thanks for joining us.
Sharif, what's up, brother?
Hey, good evening, Papa. Good evening, everyone. Yeah, man. Well, first day of training camp.
Yep, and it's a mess.
I think it's interesting. Something that I've never seen, and I wonder if I could prove Chris Greer or not.
What's that?
The reasons are because the very subtle way he's changing. I remember when I was asking, when is gonna can to the young the Patrick Mahomes contract number, and I was wondering they did it. They did it. They're the second year in a row youngest defense. And I'm wondering when are we gonna do it? And we're doing it, and it's a sneaky way. But Greer thinks I don't know. Um, and I'm enjoying people wanting like veterans and whatnot, but we have to keep young guys. We have to go in this direction, and for the remainder of Tua's contract and Tyree. And so they're like we're gonna be probably younger in the depth as opposed to strength in depth or veterans from other teams. We're gonna be very young in depth, and the depth is gonna figure out how strong that group is. And I would like that rather than you know.
Sure.
And it's a subtle way to get youth. Uh, and like the only guy they signed was Daniels, and he was below the threshold, meaning we'll be getting a fourth round compensation, I think, or third round compensation uh, for Holland leaving.
Well, keep them young and keep them strong.
Did you guys see the comment from
Right.
Tua? Did you guys see the comment from Tua where they're still not happy with Tyreek? He's got a lot to prove. I seen that. Like, I was shocked. Tua come out and said that about Reek.
Well, he
Yeah,
also
shout
said
out.
that Tyreek is working on it.
Yeah, I mean that's good that he's working
Cosa
on it.
Nostra.
So, but they're holding him accountable, and that's what we've needed from the get go, and we never did. That's the problem.
Right, right. For me, right now, to get a little off football. One of the things that I've done to be able to speak to hundreds of people in auditoriums and stuff like that, to tell them my downfalls, and I get to my lowest point in my life, and not only so the auditorium, but so like feel where I was, and they would know that I'm a human just like them. And Tyreek has been doing that. He's been actually talking about his marriage with he never used to talk before. So he's been talking about his stuff off the field. He's been, trying to gain brotherhood, things that a wide receiver who's a diva doesn't have to do. I mean, T.O. would just go in the front of his yard and do push-ups away from his teammates. So Tyreek is taking a different approach, and we'll see where it goes.
Yeah, and I know that they're expressing to try to get Waddle in there. I just know last year and all that stuff, well, or 2 years trying to get Hill the ball, I think they lost a little bit of connection too and Waddle. I think that's going to help once they get a little better rapport together as well, because it was all trying to get Hill at 2,000, and I think that just got worse. So we're going to see if Hill has any issues this year, because I don't think he's going to get the ball as much as he wants.
I think it's some players you need to, like, you go do who to us. You know what I mean? I think every catch that Tyreek makes will be him against the captain. Because number one, they're not gonna vote him in to be captain. He's probably gonna his play on the field is gonna have to name him an unnamed captain. Like and so meaning he's just gonna have to prove it and shut up. And that may work for a guy like him. Think about it. Like, we don't have a Udonis Haslam in our locker room. So it may have to work out this way for Tyree, you know. Um, and I think it may be best if the remainder of his contract, you treat him like this. Like, nah, bro, we ain't no good morning, ain't no coffee, ain't no tea cups clapping. You go do your shit. We gonna watch you, and we're gonna make you continue to doing your shit. And it is what it is. And as long as he shuts up his teammates by making plays, hey, I would rather it be like that, and then he can tell all of us shut up into the conference championship. I would rather it be like that. I don't want you to be smoochy poochie and then you quit on us week 18. Like, earn it, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see what they're going to be for to hold everybody accountable this year. Especially I think with Mika in the back and Tua expressing his opinion a little more on the front end on the offense side. I think we're going to see a major culture shock, and we've needed that since the whole fake bullying scandal thing.
Yeah, and the thing about these injuries is, like, the injury room in this team will not affect a damn thing, because you're talking about green, unnamed players who you really need. As you know, Papa, you really need 3 years. They're rookies. So if any injury happens, we're still like in a frying pan that just got heated. Ain't nothing happening. Nothing was never there. So I don't think injuries is gonna affect this team. I think injury will probably bring up another young guy who's gonna show what he's available to do, as opposed to injured veterans with Greer seemed to like in the past. So injuries cannot affect a young team full of rookies. It just can't.
Hey, Shake, who do you have on the blender tomorrow?
Nobody. I had to take this week off because I had to recover from this weekend.
No problem.
Thank you though.
You went to Ali's nightclub?
No, no.
All right, all right. Well, get well, man.
Yeah, I was sick.
Uh, Listen, man. I went to the Excel with no tickets in, and I went to the VIP, man, and I got smashed. Yeah, man. But yeah, I think one thing I've been noticing is
Michael K.
I think
Please don't. Hey, listen, Michael K. Stop worrying about my testicles. I appreciate that. Good Lord, you creep me out, bro. Ugh, something's wrong with this dude. I know he's a Bills fan, so God damn, damn, you ain't normal, dude.
see with Obama
That's why.
lately,
That's why he's
You're worried
bothering you
about
so much.
people's testicles.
bro. Because Obama wants you to have more friends with blue hair. But anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, man. So one thing we've noticed with Tua Shake, like that dude is like he's like fiery honest, and I like that about Tua. Like Tannehill probably might have. Oh, Tyreek's okay. He's come out to practice. No, I don't want to hear that shit. I want you. Do you have a beef with Tyreek? Yes. Tua is. I love Tua for that. I don't know how you guys feel about
No, that's rather being straightforward and blunt instead of beating around the bush.
And listen, he's the
it. I think
highest paid player on the team. He needs to step up and be more of a leader vocally in the locker room, on the field, everything. You're the
right.
franchise quarterback. Take control, lead the team, do what you're supposed to, and let's see what happens.
Yep. And I remember 3 years ago, I wanted Tua to get Shake You to Witness. I wanted Tua to get like 215 yards or 175 yards, which is like 15 yards a game. And Tua has to see within himself that like he has to see it like this. I don't have to prove from Alabama that I'm tough. What I will do for my teammates is slide or get the hell out of bounds. That's how Tua has to see it. I don't have to
Yeah.
prove to Sharif that I'm tough and I can get 15 yards a game. But I can get enough, and if the merge of a tackler is coming, I'm getting down. And this is why I always say, if you watch Fitzmagic with the Dolphins, the guys would get a good shot on him. But what would he do? He would do the soccer foul. Automatically, that's 15 yards. And so Fitzmagic was very good at faking the flop. And I think that's where Tua needs to go. He needs to, hey, yes, he needs to be dirty like that. Because if guys are going to come and engage, I'm going to play like I'm getting the hell knocked out so the ref can help me and help my team.
Just like Josh Allen does.
You see what I'm saying? So, like, bro, like he needed to learn from Ryan Fitzpatrick that that's what you do. If you're a small in stature guy, when a guy's aiming for you, you gotta play like you're dead, bro.
Hey, do you guys know anything on about the lineman that we picked up, Burskill from the Titans?
Yes, I only know that we got him, but I'm gonna do some review on him, some look at some tape and whatnot.
Grown skill.
Yeah, I wondered what did he play guard or was he guard or center?
I think he's
It
center.
it just says offensive line.
So he could play guard if we need him then.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
what I heard the press conference today, he played with McDaniels in San Francisco, so that's where the connection comes from.
Right, but Andrew, he played very well. Didn't blow a snap. Andrew, the undrafted free agent that we brought in last year, he didn't blow one snap. Played very well today in practice. In fact, Quinn Ewers threw some
Yeah,
dimes. I think Pete is gonna open up a live stream because of that. But
he already has a live stream going.
yeah, Quinn Ewers is a starter, right? So, but yeah, man. Like I say, I'm very encouraged
Good
about
evening, Crazy Dolphin. Good evening. Come on up here, Crazy Dolphin.
That's Mr. Polk, everybody. What's going on, Crazy Dolphin? Hell yeah. That's the man
Yeah,
right there.
We haven't seen Mr. Polk in a minute.
I'll drop the
And
link.
I'm looking forward to, guys. I want you to really pay attention to NBA playoff injuries, right? I don't know what's in the food the last 5 years or the resume of these players, the nutritionists, and all of this, but look at the injuries in the NBA playoffs, right? And then when I'm going to be looking at particular things like why are these Achilles taking everybody out? Achilles was a very rare injury, for one. Now, I know NFL players and NBA players and NHL players, they tape their ankles. But if you tape your ankles, to me, like, would it be more susceptible to tear if you bend it? I don't know. That's just me, but it's a lot of these. And I'm going to be watching the NFL and watching the Dolphins for these particular freak injuries that are attacking men's Achilles heel.
Mr. Paul, what are you doing this evening, my brother?
Mr. Polk, how are you, brother?
Hey, how's it going? Shake Money, Papa Paul,
What's up?
Johnny O, Derek, Sharif. What's going on, Sharif?
Hey, good night. Good night, man. Everything good?
What's up, buddy?
Hey, so what y'all talking about? What y'all talking about tonight?
Talking
We're
about our Dolphins, brother.
whatever
Okay.
pops up.
Things that you might have noticed today.
What's up, El Capitan? By the way, El Capitan is gonna come on right after this, so y'all know.
Okay.
But continue.
El Cap. Listen, man. Hey, we be popping over. Y'all guys need to come in and join the WWE stuff.
What's
I
up,
see.
Jesse Johnson?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
missed a
man.
couple of those shows already.
Yeah, but I like how Shake launches, and I probably got to say something in the back channel. But Shake, it's nice, man. And I know we wanted to try the baseball thing, but WWE is where is that? Even UFC, bro. You guys used to do that. They had
I
some
never
good
did.
fight.
I never did UFC.
Y'all already did the UFC?
No, I never did the UFC.
You never did the UFC? They had
No.
some good fights 2 Saturdays now.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, what were we saying about training? Let's talk about training camp. We got apparently Zach Wilson scored a touchdown. Not with Izukama. Izukama had a nice pass, touchdown pass. It was a slant touchdown. So
Yeah, I hope he stays healthy.
mm-hmm.
The running game, it looked formidable. Like I said, Andrews stepped in and he played very good. Right? And so I think the Dolphins are gonna. I would like to see the next the scrimmage, which is a week away, because I don't want to be knocking off our own teammates, man. I'm starting to think about how the dude land on Jalen Phillips' leg or Chubb's. Like I don't want to be us now. I want to start playing some people now. I
Real
guess this
quick
off
to
season.
answer Jesse Johnson's question, the guy who went to the hospital was Matos, and he was airlifted to the hospital, and he's considered in stable condition. Is all we know.
Yeah, I saw a couple different reports. One said he was dehydrated. One said he had numbness on his left side. So, I mean, until there's a definitive report, you know, people like
Yeah,
spreading
I
fake news out there and saying all kinds of stuff. So,
Speculation.
yeah,
Right. It's supposed
speculating news was what I heard was that he lost his feeling on his left side.
right. It was supposedly the last play of the game, and
Something
I don't
like
know
a stroke.
if you
Well, it could have been a heat stroke too. I mean, you got to remember these guys are out in the humidity, the heat. They're busting
Yes,
their ass, and
I
and
don't know
also,
who he collided,
oh, go ahead,
Well, the
Shane.
thing about it
but
was here's the thing. We do know he was airlifted.
right.
Yeah.
Mhm. I know they said that he collided with someone on the final play. The practice was going to end anyway. They didn't end the practice because he didn't get up. It was scheduled to collided with someone on the final play and he needed to be airlifted.
Yeah, with him to be airlifted, it had to have been something pretty serious. At least
Exactly.
I would think. That's nothing to joke around with if he's just laying there. Wonder if he hit his head or something. I was thinking my first thought was maybe he snapped his leg or something, or tibia fibia, something like that that would require a
Well, you see, the thing about it is, in these international guys, if they're coming in with a style of rugby, you can really like. I forgot what the dude's name. He's a comic book character where his head is a hammer, basically. He's an X-Men. And if these guys come in the NFL from the international world, you can't be using your head to ram dudes on a collision, bro. Like you can't just be ram people in general. And that could cause you to get a shockwave, which you will need to be casted and airlifted. So that I hope it wasn't that. But if you come with that rugby shit, it's different, bro, because your head will bounce off a helmet and you will crush your own neck.
Or jam that spinal cord.
Worse. I was just gonna say that. So I think Matos might have, figured he could have probably just round through somebody. You can't just run through people. You got to know how to do it.
Hmm.
And I've seen some violent rugby plays,
Okay.
and
For
I
those
wonder how they live it.
those of you interested, just a little backstory. He was born in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. Moved to the U.S. at 16. Played college basketball at New Mexico and South Florida before switching to football in 2022. After walking on at USF, he entered the NFL via the International Player Pathway Program. Signed undrafted with Miami in 2024. Spent time on the practice squad and earned a reserve future contract in 2025. He's 6'7", 334 pounds, a 4'8", 40-yard dash.
Would my one of my feelings is that the cornerback room will be very good at tackling. I just have a feeling because these guys are big. Um, I was thinking about that the other day. I don't know how you guys feel, but everybody is 6'1", 6'2", 6'3". Cam Smith just got a fumble and run back today. Um, these guys are hitting you hard already, and they're big. So I don't know if we're gonna trade off some speed to be able to keep up with the receivers deep for hitting, but I was gonna be interesting to see.
Hmm.
Well, I know you had Byron Jones and you had Xavier Howard. Byron Jones was 6 feet, 190. Xavier was 6'1", 195.
Actually,
That
Byron
you
Byron
could
Jones.
right.
He was 6'1".
Yeah, you could right, exactly. So you're looking for the basic that bro, it could be special because that's the prototype of the guy who can turn his head and he's just as tall as some of these 6'4" receivers. And X is perfect at that. Just stay in your hip pocket and turn his head. And these little short Brent Grimes type guys that we had in the past 2 years, They're not going to be able to do that kind of thing.
Let's see. Yeah, because our tallest cornerback is 6'3". In fact, we got two of them that's 6'3".
Most of them are known for stinging you, especially Storm Duck, Cam Smith. They're known for hitting you very hard. Cater Kohu is very strong and wraps you and brings you to the ground, bro.
Real quick, Shake. Let's take a commercial break.
All right, we'll do.
What's up, y'all? This is Chef Jew. Looking for a great chef for your next catering party, private party, office party, etc. with welcome watering meals and desserts? Let Chef Jew Catering and Sweet Treats take care of it for you at an affordable price. Call me at 786-804-8096. Also, reach me at chefjewcatering@gmail.com. Direct message on Facebook and Instagram at Chef Juice Catering. Chef Juice Catering and Sweet Treats. Food with a passion. We do it all.
Chef Jew, Miami-Dade, Palm Beach area. Get his sweet treats, good eats, and don't forget the cheesecake. I got a quick trivia question for everyone. How many retired numbers are there for jersey numbers with the Miami Dolphins, and what numbers are they?
It's
That's
3.
easy. I already know.
1239. 1239. Oh my goodness, what's the second one?
Yeah, we're missing one more.
Oh goodness.
I'll give you. They have a statue outside of his.
13?
Oh, Marino.
13.
My bad. Marino.
Yep.
13.
Yep,
My bad.
13, 39, and 12 are the official numbers.
I know them. Don't say it, please. I know Zonka and the safety who used to that safety. He was very good, bro. 12.
I
I
thought there
know
was
him.
5 numbers. I
By
thought
the
there
way,
was
no, it
5
was
numbers.
Bob Greasy.
No, Bob Greasy was 12.
Yeah.
54 and 99
okay.
are not used. There are unused, but not officially retired.
Right.
Yeah, that's where I was getting my 5 at. I thought there was 3 that were definitely, but 54 and 99 nobody's been using yet.
Do what?
I thought Bonacani was 12. My bad.
No,
Bob,
Jake Scott was
Jake Scott used to
13
be
before
13.
Marino, and then Marino had
Right.
13. So
Yeah, but there was a safety number. Yeah, and he was the Super Bowl MVP too for the 72 team.
Bro, I'm trying to remember the hell out of his name.
Something
Jake
Scott.
Jake Scott.
Oh, Jake
Scott.
yeah.
Jake Scott, yeah.
just say it to him a couple of times, Johnny. They might hear you sooner or later.
Yeah.
All right, they say, can you answer this question for me? What do you think of Miami Dolphins going with?
What happened now?
No,
You broke up at the end. Say the question again.
They
get
want to know we think they're going to get now for cornerback. There is no telling. They got to
Yeah.
make some room for cap first.
I would kick the
I
tires on
think this is a
Kendall Fuller.
Well, they
Yeah.
let Fuller go,
Mm.
so
But he's still available out there.
yeah, he's available.
Believe
So,
it or
yeah.
not, if you look at Artie Burns' profile, right? Xavier Howard is like a year older than him. The thing is, Xavier Howard, you'd have to convince him from family life to come back and play. But a
That's
year
yeah,
removed
I
from a
saw
Liz
something
Frank,
today. Somebody posted that Howard wanted to come back.
Yeah, I heard the
I
same
think he
thing.
had a Liz Frank
but
years recovery.
that was before maybe did him and Mika Fitzpatrick make things up? Because I heard that him and Mika really didn't like each other before they left.
Oh well, we can cancel that then.
I thought it was. I
That
thought
was
it
before
was
the Mika
Florida.
way before the Mika Fitzpatrick thing happened.
But let's dig a little deeper, right? Because if you do not want me, if you do not want me to do what I do, and I don't want to play single high in your zero blitz, because I'm gonna have to bail out guys like Xavier Howard. I don't want to bail out Xavier Howard. I want to play too high so I can get help and someone else help the other side. So when I say it like that, I'm saying he probably had more beef with Flores, who put him in that position, as opposed to Xavier Howard, who I have to help out if a guy gets by him,
Uh-huh.
unless he bothered one of Minka's girlfriends or something like that.
Actually, it was Minka that fucked with Xavier Howard's girlfriend, but that's neither here nor there. But
Dude.
I'll be
After
So
these messages,
how much do you guys see
right
about Xavier
back.
Howard coming back? Because I think he's going to be. I don't think he. I think he's lost more than a step. I think he's lost a lot.
Yeah, he definitely lost a step his last year, and you could tell. So he's even 2 years older than that.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
anything can happen.
I'd
Thing is
like to
where
see.
he can come
I mean, if we
fix
could
or
get
something.
Howard back, for cheap, and then definitely still bring him Rashawn Douglas, that'd be decent. But it's all
hey,
going to come down. You're going to have to extend Tua even longer now.
The
there is
thing is,
no
right, with
way.
a guy like you can
There's
play him
no
on
way
third
that Chris
down.
Greer will sign a player that's 2 years removed from playing football.
Well,
Right.
I wouldn't say there's no way, but
No,
That's what,
No, but
actually, think about the tight end we signed. Look at the tight end we signed. So yeah,
right, he was a year removed, and
no, he was 2 years removed.
no, he was
yeah.
who?
Let's be honest. If he does that, right, that'll be like the Jay Cutler of cornerback rooms.
Well,
Why did you
only if
bring
you
Jay
give me people
Cutler back?
contract.
Huh?
If you bring back X, you basically bringing back Jay Cutler naked on the beach at cornerback.
Well, if we give him $10 million, then that definitely be bringing back Jay Cutler.
Bro, I'm laughing at Jay Cutler's media, man, when we signed him. This
man.
dude got naked on the Yeah, man. I don't Tua missing some 6 games. I don't know. I'm ready for 2027 mentally if Tua happens to get hurt, but I don't want it to happen. But I'm already shocked in terms of him being able to last that long. Because of the competitive game. Like some games, he's gonna have to evade pressure sometime, guys. He may evade some pressure and run into some other shit. Like we've seen him do that too before. The thing is, will you get up, right? And this is why you have to respect Tannehill. I've seen Tannehill get blasted from every angle. That mother effer got up. Um, and so we need to open the best for Tua, man. Just
Uh,
get up, man. Just get up.
oh,
Uh,
What's going on, John?
What's up
Hey,
there,
John.
Mr. Federline?
can you hear me?
We can
Yes,
hear
sir.
you.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Um,
what's
uh,
up, John?
I
I
don't.
just got
I
on the
don't.
podcast with you.
I don't have my earbuds on, so I didn't know if you could hear me or not. Okay, if you could hear me, good. Um, you were talking about injuries, and you were talking about Tua saying what he was saying. Uh, I heard from. I was on Pete's show, and he said the same thing. What you said, the quote that Tua said, and there was another one that came out 10 minutes later, saying that that's not Hill. That's not what everybody thought Hill thinks. I mean, that's not what they're saying that Tua is not saying it right. Okay, they're going against what Tua was saying. Okay, so what the quote that you were saying about Tua, saying about something about Hill needing to uh, uh, get it together. It was misspoken, or or
Yeah, I think he was more trying to defend Tyreek Hill. He goes, if you knew Tyreek Hill,
Yeah,
if I know
that,
Tyreek
yeah.
Hill, you understand him better. You know what
they
I mean?
yeah they were with Hill and not with Tua. Okay, because you have a lot of players that are not with Tua on that statement. Okay,
I know Brooks is not cool.
I don't know who said it I don't know what teammate said it, but there was another statement that came out 10 minutes later after Tua said what he did.
Well, all the other teammates said the same thing except Brooks. If that's what you want to know. Brooks is the best linebacker on the team. He can say whatever the hell he wants.
Was complaining about him, right?
I don't think anybody was complaining about Hill. I think Tua was asked a question. He answered it honestly. He said they're working on things. He didn't degrade Tyreek or anything else. He just answered a silly question from a reporter, and he did it the best. I thought he did very well with answering the question. He didn't try to throw anybody under the bus or say anything bad. He just said, "Hey, we're a team."
I agree. As a matter of fact, he defends him. He says, "Hey, man, listen, you got to get to know him. If you got to know him,
Right.
you would understand him better."
Oh, okay.
People are taking little snippets and shit out of context, and listen to the whole damn interview. Listen to everything that was said, and then go from there. He did not attack Hill. He didn't try to throw him under the bus. He said, "We're working on things as a team."
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
As he show with
everybody that wants to read into it and throw dumb shit on social media, and if you read it and you didn't see the interview, oh man, what's going on? And it's bullshit. It's garbage. Go listen to the entire.
But
Well, his first answer was, I have beef with Tyreek, and he has to show better. That was the first answer coming out of his mouth. Yes, I have beef. That's Tua being very honest.
He didn't. What
But
do you
he
mean?
then
He didn't say he had beef with Tyreek. What are you talking about?
I saw nothing in the interview that Tua said he had beef with Tyreek.
From someone who knows what concussions are. Okay, I've already said this with Pete and everybody else, and if Tua gets another concussion, I would be very hesitant on him getting back on the field. Okay?
That's not our decision. That's up to two of the doctors, the team. They will take care of it. Listen, there's guys that have come out and said, I had 30 concussions during their career. It's just it wasn't being talked about. There's guys that have come out and said, I went out and played the next week and didn't even know what the hell was going on.
There
Now
are not everybody's built the same.
Right, but not everybody freezes up when they get a concussion either. Tua happens to be one of those guys when he gets a concussion, his hands freeze up, his body locks up. Not everybody does that. There are plenty of boxers in this world who've been knocked out many a times and keep coming back and fighting because of the payday, because that's what they did. They trained their whole life. Tua has spent his entire life to play the game of football. You're not just going to take away from him 25, 27 years old because he gets hit in the head or he bangs his head on the ground.
Nobody's ever died from a concussion either on the field.
No, CTE later in life, yes, but not from a concussion. You know, Christ, boxers have died in the ring, just outside the ring, on the way to the hospital because they got beat up so bad and their brains got shaken up so much.
Okay. All right.
Tua will leave the game when he decides he's had enough, or that medically he needs to, or you know, if he plays out this contract and that's it. But ain't none of us got a word to say. We can say, hey, we wish he would because of his health and his family, but that's entirely up to him. And if you listen to the last interview he did, which was, I want to say in February, he's like, I'll die on the field. So
Well, he just said in it. Well, audio is pretty low in the Dolphins to a recent interview, but he did say, "Bro, if it comes down to the playoffs, or if our team needs a win to get in, or we need to advance, he doesn't care what we say. He's probably gonna run, guys. Like he said, like we want to not do this shit. The tool wants to win.
What do you
Like,
think
it is what it is.
season?
Do what?
What do you think our chances are this season?
Honestly,
I
right
think
now,
with a healthy,
I
with a
myself, I see
healthy old
7 wins.
go.
7 wins? Yeah. I could say less. I could say 7 or less. Okay.
I think 2 gives you 4 wins. I think your run game gives you another 2 wins, 3 wins, and the defense probably can give you
Wait,
another.
I have to personally wait and see more training camp and.
I mean, I haven't seen any. Okay, yeah, you've seen more than I have. Okay,
But we can say give you 4 more wins just because last year
we had what we had last year and what we lost. You know, and that's all I'm going by. And what we did last year, that's what I'm going by.
And it's not all on tour. That's one thing I'm saying. You know,
No,
I may
it's-
not. No, I'm not saying you, John. I'm just saying in general.
Yeah.
Let's not put all the blame on tour because it takes more than one person for it takes more than one player for us to be where we at today. So it's not just.
That's why you're the OG, Mr. Pope.
I just said from what we had last year into what we have now, we have less than what we have last year.
Right, and I'm gonna say this. No, go ahead, John. I go after you.
Okay.
It's really hard to make a prediction, and with me, I'm gonna be straight. I said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. As far as the season coming up, I'm on vacation. As far as next season coming up, I'm on vacation because I'm at the point where I'm just gonna wait and see what's gonna happen. That's it.
I'm not going to worry about if they lose or not. You know, it may be hockey season for me. Who knows? It all depends on how the games are going.
I think we've.
In a hurry.
I think. Oh, go ahead.
Well, if they go sideways in a hurry, you know, it's they go sideways. That's what's going to happen.
Absolutely. But whether we go 11-6 or 6-11, I'm still going to 13 this year. So
well, let's go.
I'm hoping for the best.
That's good.
I think we've never had an opportunity to see this team with Tua, with Weaver, healthy, with a 10-point lead. And what I like about Weaver, with Fangio, we were ranked fourth, and with Weaver, we were ranked 10th. And the only reason we were ranked 10th is because we get blown out by Baltimore. With this, and he had 36 sacks, hardly any interceptions from the cornerbacks. So imagine if Tua gets you a 10-point lead and you have this defense with Phillips and Chubb back. I just think that if you have a 17-10 game in the third quarter, I think Weaver is gonna win this game for you. And if you have a 20-10, I think Weaver's gonna win. Weaver's gonna win games for you, bro.
The front line of the defense is good. I mean, I'm not taking that. I'm not even worried about that. It's everybody.
I'm not making it. I'm just saying the way things are set up, and Tua is healthy, and the running game is just average, bro. If you have a 10-point lead, you don't think you can run out the clock with this defense? 10th rank coming in, 4th rank in the NFL before that. This isn't a shit defense, bro.
It's not.
Yeah.
Let me say something. The defense has been it's been on point for the past 3 or 4 years. It's just that the offense got to complement.
3 games. Because I don't know the schedule. Can you tell me right off the bat?
Do what?
Who's our first 3 games? Who do we play?
Games: Colts, Bills, Pats.
Colts, Bills, Pats. I don't think we would beat the Bills or the Pats.
What? Are you crazy? The Patriots? We're going to run over top of them.
That's a home.
I'm more worried about the Colts just because they're doing the thing for the Colts owner, Ursay. They're flying a special halftime thing for him because he passed away.
Where are the Bills at? Are we playing out there? We're
Bills
here.
or Buffalo?
We play in Buffalo.
And Buffalo.
Yeah, week 3's in Buffalo Thursday night. Short week. We got the Patriots at home and then fly straight to Buffalo.
It wouldn't be that cold, would it?
No, it won't be cold.
Yeah, it wouldn't be too cold. No.
No, it's in September. It's not going to be cold.
No.
They're coming down in September. Not September. They're coming in down in December. And it's going to be hot. It's going to be cold, buddy.
Yeah.
And the NFL men, like,
Well, who do we play overseas?
Washington and Spain.
it's going to be interesting to see how Marshall, Cam Smith, Cater Cole, who stormed up, show up against Travis Hunter. Because what I'm understanding is you got Travis Hunter, you got the Robinson kid, you got another receiver they just drafted who's pretty good as well. Jacksonville has receivers, so I want to see the scrimmage, and I want to see our cornerback fare in the scrimmage. When is the scrimmage?
We got 2 players that got injured today, right? I understand, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Burns,
right.
Eichenberg.
Wait a minute. Who got hurt? Who got hurt today?
Artie Burns.
Artie Burns.
Metz.
And Aiden Bros.
Mettis.
So that's because we already have I think 2 players on the PUP list, if I'm not mistaken.
The PUP doesn't mean anything right now, Mr. Polk. It's just that's protection. That's keeping guys, Waller hasn't played in a year. Yeah, well, no, Waller hasn't played in a year, and they want to make sure he's in football shape so he doesn't go out there and get hurt. And Eichenberg, I think, is just, so prone to being nicked up here and there. They're like, yeah, just relax, take the time, make sure you're healthy.
As far as our offensive line goes, we have 11 players plus another 8 that are on the bubble or practice squad.
Yeah.
So we have some depth there.
Oh yeah. Plus we just picked up that guy. I gotta go look at the film. This guy, What's the name? Brzezinski or something
Yeah,
like that.
Brunskill.
Brunskill.
Bronskill, that's his name. Okay.
Fans paid Ross money to put Eichenberg on the pup. It's like, man, we'll pay you to put this guy.
I'm trying not to laugh at that. Good grief.
All right. Well, yeah, he wasn't a starter, right? Burns.
We don't know whether he would have been or not.
Artie Burns was projected to possibly be a starter. We don't know.
All right. Huh. So he's in. So we're the backup to start with, maybe, if he can't get healthy.
Well, if it's an ACL, he's not getting healthy. He's going to be on all year. So,
Oh, okay. Well, we're
We actually have 8 cornerbacks, but most of them are no names.
Yeah, right on that. I was just looking at that.
You have Cater
Yeah.
Pohu, Cam Smith, who hasn't shown us anything, Jason Marshall Jr., Artie Burns, who's out more than likely now, Kendall Sheffield, Storm Duck, Isaiah Johnson, and Ethan Robinson.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Oh. And Storm Duck was always a backup.
well, last year was his rookie year. So,
Yeah. And, I mean, you got to give the guy credit. He was a UDFA.
yeah, he was an undrafted kid that actually made the squad and got some playing time. So,
You know, he
started.
He reminds me of
I think
Nick Needham.
Yeah, I'm about to say the same thing. He's starting to remind me of Nick Needham.
Well, he's a big guy. Storm Duck is about 6'1". So he's a
He's
tackling machine.
Yeah, he's 6 feet. We got two. We got the two. The tallest cornerbacks we have are 6'3". That's B.J. Adams and Isaiah Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot from UCF.
6'3".
B.J. Adams, bro, that guy has wingspan for days. I forgot about him. That's a small school, yes, guys, but he's very good.
all right, guys, I'm going to call it a night. I got to get back into the family. So, peace, love, and thumbs up, all.
Peace, love,
Peace, love, and fins up, Johnny.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
Peace, love, fins up, guys.
El Capitan will be
Thumbs up,
coming
everybody.
on shortly, so be on the lookout for El Capitan.
So
Okay.
y'all have a wonderful night, and
All right,
y'all
y'all.
listen to El Capitan. Peace, love, and up, everybody.
Peace, love,
Peace,
and
love.